What is up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingDudes.com, and welcome back to another week of our 3-year-old rankings here as we rank the top 5 3-year-olds running in the country. All right, this is a big week. I'm going to run through the top 5 pretty quickly because there's no changes, but then I'm going to talk about the Haskell and what that could do and what kind of impact that could make on this division. So number 5 this week, once again, is National Treasure. Once again, I don't think he will stay at number 5. I think he'll eventually fall off this list, but he did win the Preakness, so you got to put him at number 5 right now. And remember, this is a list of how they rank if the year ended right now, right? This is not a projection of what I think is going to happen. This is just where they're at as of right now. I've got National Treasure at number 5, but like I said, he will probably move off this list maybe as early as next week. Number 4, Arcangelo. I think he is a candidate to move up the list. He's won 2 races in a row. He's won 3 in a row, but the Peter Pan won 2 stakes in a row, I should say. The Peter Pan with a nice win there to set him up for, of course, the Belmont Stakes victory. He's number 4 as of right now. I wouldn't be shocked if he ends up at number 1. We'll see if he can keep it going through the summer. He's number 4 as of now. Number 3, Two Phils, obviously a horse that's going to move off this list. But again, this is not a projection of where they're going to finish at the end of the year. It is what happened right now. And right now, he deserves to be number 3. He was spectacular in the Ohio Derby. He ran really good also in the Kentucky Derby, and the Jeff Ruby Stakes was a win for him as well. So he's at number 3, but he unfortunately retired, won't be racing any longer. He will obviously move off this list once the summer is finished. Number 2 is Mage. We're going to see Mage supposedly this weekend in the Haskell Stakes. What a huge race for him. I'll talk about the Haskell here in a second, but Mage has definitely earned it here at number 2. Just 2 wins, but the one win was obviously the Kentucky Derby where he was fantastic. So he's definitely right there at number 2. And then number 1 is Forte. Once again, he's pointing to the Jim Dandy Stakes. It'll be a big race for Forte. He, like the regular top 5 horses we do, Cody's Wish is like big time number 1, kind of like, yeah, they're going to have to do a lot to get by him. Forte, it's not going to take much to get by him. He's got 2 nice wins down at Gulfstream Park in the Fountain of Youth and Florida Derby. Of course, he missed the Kentucky Derby and he missed the Preakness. That's not really his fault. Then he wasn't really ready to run his best. Still ran well to finish second in the Belmont. So I've got him at number 1 right now as a placeholder. These other horses could move by him with the win. So let's talk about the Haskell. Here's who is kind of possible for the race as of right now. Subrogate, Big Data, Awesome Strong, Extra Neho, How Great is Nate, Mage, Salute the Stars, Arabian Knight, Tap It Trice, and Go Rocket Ride. So, like I said, this is going to be a huge race and will have huge implications on this division. I mean, let's go through it. Subrogate, Awesome Strong, How Great is Nate, Salute the Stars. If they win, it'll be a big upset. It'll probably put them into the top 5, but it won't put them any further up than maybe like 5. So, yeah, they could get their name out there. They could get a real strong, showing and kind of, okay, they're in position now to where if they win it again, then they could move up to maybe 1 or 2. But, those are the ones that are kind of like the outliers. Let's talk about Extra Anejo and let's talk about Arabian Knight. 2 horses that had a ton of hype. And ran to that hype. Extra Neho came back after a long layoff, actually ran on Kentucky Derby Day in allowance and did not run very well. He came back to run very well in an allowance, going 2 turns for the first time at Ellis Park. Now Asmussen brings him to the Haskell. That tells me they think a lot of him, they think he's doing well. So he could move up maybe in that 3-4 range if he was to get a win. Arabian Knight, same way. He's 2 for 2 fantastic wins, a maiden blowout at Keeneland. And then an ultra impressive win in the Southwest Stakes at Oaklawn Park. Baffert bringing him up here tells me he's doing really good to run him off that kind of layoff in a race like the Haskells. So if he wins, he could be up in that 3 to 4 spot. And then, of course, Mage. If Mage wins, he will certainly move to number 1 on the list. And he'll be a pretty strong number 1 because that'll give him a Kentucky Derby and a Haskell. So big race for Mage. If he wins, he's up there number 1, no doubt. Go Rocket Ride and Tap It Trice, the last 2 we haven't talked about. Tap It Trice with a win could definitely move up to that 3-4 range. Already has won a grade 1 in the Bluegrass. He could jump up here and win this one. That'd be good for him. I don't know if he's going to, but again, he could move up there. And then Go Rocket Ride, who could be anything. I wouldn't be surprised if Go Rocket Ride finished 4th in this race. I wouldn't be surprised if he won and won impressively. And if he does the latter and win impressively, he's going to move up there in that 2, 3, 4 spot, you know. So this is a massive race. Things are really going to shake out. And then the next week we'll have the Jim Dandy. So in the video next week, I'll talk about the Jim Dandy and what that could mean. But as of right now, huge race in the Haskell. We could have a new number one. We're certainly going to have some shakeups after the Haskell this weekend. All right, guys. Thanks everybody for watching this video. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit subscribe if you really like it. And most importantly, definitely tune in next week. We're going to have a lot of things changing in this division.
RacingDudes.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track. Summer's here. Our picks are heating up. We want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to the Racing Dudes YouTube channel right now. Click the notification bell. You don't want to miss a single one of our awesome videos. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.